Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to part 23 of Polaris here in City Skylines 2, where we built up the Netherlands area, as you see over here. And off camera I did a lot of extra work over here, and we will have a look at this right now. So let's go any closer and you can see it took me literally hours. Let's get out of this view that moves a little bit easier. It took me literally hours to make this whole area complete, especially with the corner buildings. It was like these buildings, for example, I could easily eventually place them by just search for them because I knew the names. For in this case I type in the find it mod and I typed in NL corner 1x3. That usually gave me then the buildings that I required. You have then one on the left side and one on the right side, and it's just either you pick this one or you pick that one, and you could put that on one of these sides. So that did work out pretty well actually. So I missed one over here apparently, so we can demonstrate this by doing so. So let's go to the search thing again. So actually this is a 1x2, so I type in a 1x2 and then we wait, and then let's see. Yeah, this one fits, and voila, we have a corner building. Very easy done. So aside from all those corner buildings, I put a lot of bushery and parking around the corner, here and there. I mean, the parking lots are really jammed, you know, they are jammed, stuck. No, not entirely full, but in most places there, especially here in the middle, they are, you know, properly jammed. You know, people are searching for a parking spot and they cannot really find it, but yeah, it has to do for now. Also here as well, placed a lot of parking around. A lot of parking, you know, and everywhere where you place parking, they use it. They use it and they use it. It's actually crazy to think that so many parkings, you know, are being used. It makes me even think maybe to undo this, ungreenify this. So let's say we go here, here, and then take this option, and then I think if we click the right mouse button, yeah, it opens up the road again. And let's see where we can do that more. For example, here maybe. No, that was this option, I think. Yeah. So they can park basically also on the right side here again as well. And let me also do this, even though this is a main road, but let's allow them to park on one side, then it's okay with me. Okay. So this is the Netherlands low density area. I also added a little bit of the medium density flats over here as well, because as closer we get to the city center, all the way over here, these buildings will get bigger. Yeah. Okay, so in the last episode I also have shown you this area. Now this area over here is for more farms and more stuff, you know. Now let's have a look at our production tab here. And let's see what we do have, and everything is in a plus, but still I want to add a little bit more. Now let's see. This area is, if I'm not mistaken, it is, let me check this out, fertile. It is in most spots, actually, you know, to be honest. Well, so we can actually do some terraforming here. So if we click here, then we can click this button and make sure that we have a bigger brush size like that, and also a lot of brush strength, and then paint this in, you know, to be fertile ground. Fertile ground. Let me see also here. Yeah, I know you might say, like, is that not a little bit overkill, you know, in this situation? But you know what? In this situation, it's like I play with unlimited money, and it's a game after all, and I just want to, you know, maximize what I can get out of this game. What I want to have is like the biggest city I ever made in City Skylines 2. eventually. That is what this is going to be. Hopefully I can reach 1 million population. That would be nice. And yeah, that's the entire idea. So what is that? What is this? Oh, it's a tree. It's a tree. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is what I did also here, is put it in the time lapse that I put these buildings over here with all the zoning attached to it. So that will be quite some work. So yeah, I would say like sit back and enjoy. Right, let's stop for a moment. This takes, of course, a lot of time, and I'm always, I find it always curious to see that on these small roads, for example, also in this area, you barely see any traffic. Yeah, you see your truck here and there, but over these small roads like that, I mean, the traffic is actually minimum, and actually, if you did this in City Skylines 1, then you had like traffic for days, especially in these very, big areas. Yeah, also here we have the wood area all around, and we have here gold. I say gold again, it's oil actually. And here's some other mining ore, I think, and coal and all that stuff. And the idea is like, what you usually see with a big city is like this stuff has to really go all the way around it, well, not to here but more into this direction, because as you can see we can all go all the way to here, and maybe we can eventually build a sort of sub village around here, but yeah, it takes a lot of time. As you can see, I spent so much time in building just this low residential area. Also, the Japanese area took also a lot of time to build, actually. And yeah, and in this area, this is actually something that has to extend all the way over this coastline. And yeah, that can also be done a little bit better. What we can do in the in the future episodes is we extend this a little bit, and then we apply also more beach property stuff, real beach property, because this does not really look like a beach. We can make beaches, by make this sloping angle a lot less sloped, and we can use decal, settings, decals, to make surfaces that flow into each other and also create actually waves. We don't have any waves here. Anyway, so the rest of this stuff I will do off camera, otherwise it takes so much time, because if I do this all, then I have to speed up the time lapse so much that you will see like through the screen, and I don't want that to happen either. Now the only thing what we can do is just look around from the top and see, like, let's just have a quick look for any things that draw our attention. Something that let's see, for example, I've seen these symbols for a while, waiting for a hearse, and waiting for a hearse. Now what I'm going to do here, for whatever reason these buildings have been complaining about that for some time. I'm just going to remove them, and since I plopped them oopsie, I actually delete them permanently. So let me pick at this one, and let me put that there one back. Yes, and where did I delete here? One here, maybe, and here somewhere at a parking lot, but I don't know where anymore. Here maybe here. Well, it's still fine. I mean, it still does what it's supposed to be doing. Let's have a look here. So these are also buildings, and I'm not so sure about these buildings. Are those office buildings? Yeah, those are office buildings, and they are too big. Yeah, they are really a little bit too big. Not these, by the way. So let's pause the game for a hot moment, and we bulldoze this way, this one away. And these are more, the size that I like. So let me grab something that is, let me see, 4x4. Yeah. So this is fine. And we do a 4x4. And let's grab something that is not too high. We already have that one. This one we also have. How about this is commercial EU commercial high. That's commercial. No. What the hell? Huh? I am in the office and it says commercial. So what is it then? This is or is this a combination? The combination okay. More there is not. No, there's no more. How about 5 times 4? Ooh. Okay, let me see. No more? Okay. How about 6 times 4? How about that? Ooh, that's better. I think that's better. Also, yeah, let's leave some space in between it. I think that's better. So let me grab the move it mod, and we grab this and we bring this a little bit more over there. It gives us some space here to grab the parking lot and just to put in a little bit of parking just over there. Well, let me see. Let me grab the move it mod and let me do some moving. So you, again, you and you. Come on. You, shift, and you. Yeah, that's the idea. Yep, that's the idea. And then we put a few of these trees around it. Let's see. Tree. That's just basically it. And a few trees around the back here as well. There's a little bit of parking around here that will probably fill up in a moment. Very quickly. Don't know, do we have traffic lights? We do have traffic lights. I don't like traffic lights, you know me. So we remove those. Also, we do not need that many crossings. One crossing is enough. Actually, we remove that crossing as well, and we put that crossing... okay, I cannot put a crossing here in the middle. Okay. There's a solution to that. Let's grab a road, this road, then pause this, and then make it like so. What did I do? Is there no crossing here? Oh, okay, interesting. Let me remove that again. How about using a path, and then that's the wrong one. This one, path, and then... Oh, it does not want even... It does not even want to make a crossing. Okay. Okay, let me then try again. Just a road. Now, it simply does not want to make a crossing there. You see? No crossings there at all. That's weird. It's like kind of odd. Oopsie, doopsie, doopsie, doopsie. Okay, okay. Is that still straight? I think so, but it does not look straight. Let me redo that. Let me redo that. I don't like things that are, you know, not straight. Sometimes you have to really look at the lines. Now it looks more straight. Yeah. It also reintroduced those pesky traffic lights, so I have to remove those. And let me remove that thing again. And oh, actually I can't put one there. Okay, we put that away. That's nice, that's better. So yeah, they can continue, and immediately this parking lot is filled up. So look at that, how many parking lots we have here around. It's like, it's crazy. And I think maybe we can just build a few more because the game is asking for it. This one will also fill up, and then here behind all these houses, I think we do it from here, like so, and then so, and then straight into there. And is that straight? I don't think it's straight. Did not look straight to me. Now let me grab this parking lot again, and we make a... Yep, and then from there to there. That looks straight. And let's see how quickly that will fill up with all kinds of buildings. Let me pick at this building, and we just put it there, and no, we're not putting there. So what I'm going to put there is like actually more a little park or something. Yeah, something that fits here. No, not that one. It's too big. Ooh, too big. Too small. Too big. These are definitely way too small. This is a location. Let's see. These things are all just too big. Nope. 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 There's nothing that I can fit in here except for these. Well, it has to do. In here we can put something bigger maybe. Let's see, what can we put in here? Something, let me see. Something, what is this? LV. Somehow I kind of like this. Ooh, look at this, you know, with this, what is this, a basketball or, yeah, it's a basketball thing. Yeah. Kind of like it. And look at the parking lot. Filled up immediately. Oh, my mouse. And nobody is here. And I already see the reason why, because nobody can go in there. So let's get the lane connector tool and say like, remove U-turns, remove you, and you can go in there. And also you can go in there, and if you get out, then don't take a left turn. Take only a right turn, and whatever you want to do, do it later somewhere else. Actually, we can extend this thing by, oh, come on, pick at the pick them out. Yep. Let's say we grab it from here to there, and then here we go. Extra parking space, nice. So those are one of those kind of things, you know, that make the city better. And let's have a quick look around here. Are they building stuff already or not? Hard to say. They are busy. Let's have a look at the finances. So where's the finances here? So we are producing extra production. So grain is usually the cornerstone of many other objects and subjects, whatever. So I thought like let's build a lot of grain areas as well. Wood is still, fish is still a thing that has to come in the future. Cotton, we still have enough. We don't have any deficit whatsoever. And also here, it's like we have everything. The lowest value here is actually petrochemicals. They're made out of oil and grain. Oil and grain. Okay, as you can see, oil and grain. Now if we scroll up again, we see oil here and grain here. So we have a surplus of nearly 380 tons, but with oil it's less. So we can enhance the amount of petrochemicals by producing more oil. But that's, you know, that's you know, a headache of another day. I'd like to hear your opinion at this moment. What would be best to do right now? I mean, we have all kinds of things already now in the game. We have the international airport. We have all kinds of factory areas. We have the general factory area. Quick save game, which is over here. These guys are producing the regular stuff. We might able also put like a little bit of regular industry on this side. So we have, you know, not only production there, although we do have some production running over here as well. So yeah, that is an idea. For the rest, you know, this city runs fine. The only thing that I'm sometimes wondering is like, okay, how do I turn off the unlimited money thing? You know? Look at this, a little bit of a mini beach. And this is then, well, what to be considered something Dutch, and yep, it is. It looks kind of Dutch. It's not 100% Dutch, to my opinion. It's not like everybody has a hatch, but that's just the way how the game works. So I'm not too unhappy with it. The only thing that I have currently now is a little bit of a creative mind issue of like, okay, what to build further. I know I have to build further out, but yeah, which direction to go? And so therefore I hope you guys have any suggestions for me in this case. And for now I leave it at that, at this episode number 23, and this is the view we see it, the city from here. Let's have a little sneak peek around, let's say at night. Yep. So this is the middle of the night, and then if we do another type of year, then the amount of light in the night changes, because whoa, that's a nice moon. Let me click this away. Is that a moon? There's a reflection, but it does not show where it's coming from. Well, if you get closer to the city, then actually, you know, it does not look that bad. Well, let me see. Where's the Dutch area? Let's go to the Netherlands area. How does this look in the dark? Sort of semi-dark. Look, all those lights go on. This is really, yeah, this is really something, you know. It looks very nice. Why is that thing constantly moving. Yeah, that looks pretty nice actually. Yeah. Well, guys and girls, thank you for watching this this episode 23. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and the bell icon. And if you have any suggestions, let me know them in the comments below, and I will really take them under advisement, because it really helps me to go further with the city. I do know that it's just a lot of work to do things. Especially this area took me like ages. This area to get everything fixed, and I don't want this to be a city that is only, you know, zoning and going and that's it. But yeah, we can definitely do something around here. So they need some hustlers around here. I will fix that off camera, and yeah. Okay, guys and girls. I would say thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. See you. Bye bye.